Alright guys, welcome to the live stream, welcome to Blaugrana Planet. I assume some of you were watching the, let's see if we get to focus. Yeah, some of you were watching the press conference of Joan Laporta. We were all waiting for this press conference to see exactly what was the situation, what was actually the thoughts, the real opinion of Joan Laporta. I was waiting for this to happen. Unfortunately, the situation is very tense at this point. The situation is certainly in a very tight spot. I think, unfortunately, Leo Messi is not going to continue. I think the chances are very, very slim at this point. I don't lose my hopes yet, but it's certainly very, very slim, guys. From what Laporta said in the press conference, to me it's very clear that they have tried everything, that even La Liga made this agreement with CBC in order to mortgage the TV rights in some way for 40 years or 50 years. And that is something that the club can't assume. That is certainly something that the club can go through. We obviously want to keep Leo Messi. Everybody wants to keep Leo Messi. Who doesn't want to keep Leo Messi in his team? But the situation is what it is. Is what it is. And we need to move on, guys. Laporta said it, you know. They tried everything possible in order to make this happen, but the situation of the salary restrictions, the salary limit imposed by La Liga is 100% overpassed, right? So we're 110% over the limit without Leo Messi. With Leo Messi, you can imagine. So this is the situation right now. The player and Laporta, and the club, they reached an agreement. Initially, it was a 2-year agreement with a 3rd-year extension. This is what Laporta said himself in this press conference. And, well, when they saw that this couldn't actually go through in terms of financials, either for the club or for La Liga, then they agreed on a 5-year deal. This 5-year deal, it seemed that it could have gone through. But unfortunately, seeing the situation and seeing how Laporta couldn't deal with all the contracts, the actual contracts that some players have at this point, and they couldn't manage to for Javier Tebas and La Liga to increase the salary cap, then the situation was getting very tense. Day by day, they were trying. It was impossible. But both parties tried. Messi tried, the club tried, and even La Liga tried. Because apparently Joan Laporta and Javier Tebas, the president of La Liga, were in constant contact day by day, trying to find a solution. Obviously, La Liga cannot just increase the salary limits and benefit Barcelona and Real Madrid and leave all the other clubs behind. That's the problem. Why Javier Tebas, who is the first interested in keeping Leo Messi in La Liga, he can't just increase the salaries, the salary cap, just like that, because that would be unfair to the other clubs who are under the same rule. In any way, I think that there is a slight chance that Leo Messi can still be there. Joan Laporta says we don't create false promises. And I say 99% Leo Messi is not going to continue. I take the word of Laporta. Let me believe in this 1%. Let me dream a bit. And certainly, last night in the live stream where I had Barça Boy and Pablo from Barça Universal, we were discussing the situation. We were discussing the hypothesis, the possibilities. We needed confirmation. A statement by the club of 3 paragraphs shy. Certainly wasn't convincing enough. But today we had the confirmation of Joan Laporta. And I know some of you might think, well, there's a few days still for the transfer market to be closed. Right. But Leo Messi needs to find another option, as he cannot be in Football Club Barcelona. He needs to find another option, so he needs time. Both parties, Messi and the club, agreed that yesterday, Thursday, they were going to sign the contracts. It was going to be the last day, but this was agreed months ago. 3 days ago, Joan Laporta knew that the situation was unbearable, that the situation was pretty much impossible. They tried everything. 3 days ago, Leo Messi came back from holiday knowing that he wasn't going to be a Football Club Barcelona player anymore. Joan Laporta talked with Jorge Messi, Messi's father and agent, and told him the situation. Obviously, they were in constant contact throughout the holidays and throughout the whole negotiation. Jorge Messi already knew what was happening, what was going on. Now, Leo Messi is very far, guys. Very far. It's impossible. As I said, I give it a 99% chance. To me, fortunately, it's gone. I still can't understand it. I still can't assimilate the situation. Whenever it hits, whenever it kicks in, and I start feeling the situation, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be happy. I'm very concerned. La Liga made the last agreement with CBC in order to inject some money into the club. And if this was agreed by Barcelona, which was mortgaging for 40 years the TV rights of the club, then maybe, just maybe, Leo Messi could have been in Football Club Barcelona. Just maybe. Because Laporta said himself that there were still some details pending, even if they accepted this agreement from La Liga, this money injection. Even so, most probably players that had to be departing, which are not departing, by the way. And I understand them. They have a contract. But it's either you or the club that you're in, and that pays you. I understand you have a contract, but think outside the box. Think outside the box. It's a critical situation, guys. It's a critical situation. Messi wanted to stay. Everybody wanted Messi to stay. The players, Messi himself, Laporta, Tebas. But it's the heritage of Bartomeu which is making things very difficult. Very difficult. Joan Laporta, for the people that think that Joan Laporta is a fraud or that Joan Laporta is a scam, let me tell you one thing. Joan Laporta and Leo Messi have really good connection. Joan Laporta is a very good businessman. I'm not the one going to be protecting Laporta, but I understand the situation. And I think it's pretty much nonsense to say that other candidates would have done better in this situation. Certainly it can be an opinion, but I think it's wrong. It's wrong to say that. It's wrong to say that. Victor Font had zero experience with Leo Messi. They had zero relationship. How is he going to fix the situation while not even Laporta, the most charismatic president, can? So don't start me up with that. And I know Laporta is still speaking. Yeah, he's answering questions, but pretty much all the questions have been answered already. And actually, you know what? I'm taking a break from work, in order to do this live stream for you, my people. Because I love the Blaugrana Planet community. And I know I could be getting way more people once this finishes. But unfortunately, I'm doing this right now as I can. And literally, guys, the situation is very bad. Situation is certainly a big problem. And, you know, probably one of the saddest days in the history of Football Club Barcelona. We've had a sad year. We've had really dramatic moments. And now it all gets up to this situation. It all gets up to this situation where Leo Messi cannot be longer a Football Club Barcelona player. Bartomeu, what have you done to the club? What have you done? How can you do this? The heritage that you left us, not only Laporta, it's 400 million fans around the world. How can we deal with this situation? How can we I don't know, how can we understand it? For years and years and years, bad management that got us to this situation. It's been years. It hasn't been 1 day or 2 days or a few months. It's been years. And now it leaves me the question, where is Messi gonna go? Messi's still the best player in the earth. Best football player in the world. Where is he gonna go? Well, I see it clear now. I see it clear. I see clear the picture that he took very few days ago with 4 PSG players. Di Maria, Berratti was there, a couple of Argentinians. I see it clear now. Although it doesn't apply to my logics that Leo Messi is gonna go to PSG. It just doesn't fit into my logics. Because what if we face PSG in the Champions League? Leo Messi is gonna be playing against us? Hard to believe. Hard to believe. Very hard to believe. Very, very bad situation, guys. Very bad situation. As I said, 99% over. And there's no other way to fix it. I assume that Tebas, La Liga, has done this last agreement with CBC in order to get the liquidity, in order to get Leo Messi back in the team. And a new agreement is going to be very hard to make. It's a new era starting today. It's a new era. The post-Messi era is here, guys. It just came very suddenly, man. It just came very suddenly. Let's have a roundup of comments here. Let's see. Blaugrana Planet, do you reckon Messi could sign in 2022 if the situation improves? Well, I assume if he's gonna go to another team, then they're gonna sign him for 1 or 2 years at least. So situation is very bad. What a downgrade for Messi, man. From Barça to PSG. Word. Kamel says PSG is so bad, but now they have the best team, so they are good now, but they are shit. You know, Messi still hasn't joined PSG, but I see it as a big possibility, you know. Jad says, what are your predictions for Barça this season? Well, 2 days ago I said we can win everything. Without Messi, I don't know. Delmont says, is it 100% over? It really seems like it is, guys. And I'm very optimistic, you know. I'm one of the most positive guys. I always believe in the possibilities. I understand that Messi was a great asset to La Liga, to Barça. Everybody wants Messi to stay, but you just can't. You know, there's a point where you just can't. I assume that if Leo Messi can reduce his salary to such an extent, then he could stay. But it wouldn't be fair because this kid generates an incredible amount of money. You can't pay him, I don't know, 5 million and him generating 300. It doesn't make sense. It would be an interesting thing, but it doesn't make sense. Where do you think Messi will go? I'm uncertain, man. PSG looks like the option. Imagine Messi's a manager. I think he's never going to become a manager. Tasiana says, why don't Messi make a contract according to La Liga regulations? Well, I assume it's going to be very difficult. So the press conference of Joan Laporta just ended at this same moment. We're going to extend the live stream for 10-15 minutes more, guys. Do you think Messi should leave the number 10 and no one can ever use the number 10 in Barcelona? Totally. I completely agree with this statement. I think that Barcelona should retire Leo Messi's number 10 forever. Leo Messi should be forever remembered. And I've seen the articles where they say that if Leo Messi retires his number 10, then Barcelona will be only able to sign up 24 players instead of 25, right? Which is the limit. Well, I can tell you that I'd rather have 24 players for the rest of the life of the club than having somebody else wear the number 10 of Leo Messi. It's the right decision. Just retire the number 10. By the way, I opened the change.org with a ton of signatures already in order to get this achievement, in order to get Leo Messi's number retired. For all the people joining, I assume you guys come from the press conference of Joan Laporta. Chances are that Leo Messi is not going to continue, guys. It's a tough blow. Last night, I was in shock, but I still believed. Now I understand a bit more the situation, and I think it's going to be very tough in order for Leo Messi to continue, if not impossible. I give it a 99% chance that Leo Messi won't continue. The situation is very bad, guys. The financial situation of Football Club Barcelona, as Joan Laporta said in his press conference, was devastating, and it was much worse than what he would expected in the elections. Obviously, he didn't have a look at the numbers before he became a president and he got into office. So Bartomeu certainly destroyed Football Club Barcelona, guys. They certainly destroyed Barcelona. They destroyed the legacy of the best player in the history. They destroyed the legacy of football. Because Leo Messi is football. Leo Messi is the club. And I know that there's a situation where Leo Messi could have been signed up again. But that's mortgaging the rights, the TV rights of the club for more than 40 years. mortgaging the club for 40 years just to sign up Messi for 2-3 more years. It's a risk that Joan Laporta didn't want to take. A risk that was putting the club in a very bad situation. And that's what I assume. That's what I understand. Sorry for hitting the mic. That's what I understand. Mortgaging the club at such an extent, it's not the right decision. It's not the right decision. But I wonder, is this the only thing that Javier Tebas from La Liga can do? Is this the only thing? Are we going to let Leo Messi escape? Are we going to really let Leo Messi escape? I assume Joan Laporta, who is the first interested in Leo Messi to stay, has done everything possible. And in fact, some of you might think, well, we need to break the contracts of Umtiti, of Pjanic, of, I don't know, salary reduction of Griezmann, of Piqué, of Busquets, and I agree. And I completely agree with you guys. And shame on these people that don't want to take a salary cut when the situation is this bad. But at the same time, I understand it. They have a contract. Are you going to tell them that they have to cut their salaries in order for some other player to get an incredible amount of salary? That's their logic that they're going to be applying. From Barcelona, we know one thing, is that Messi equals almost as the club, but is not above of the club. Is not above the club. And I prepared some really bad pictures here for you guys. Some really bad pictures. And I'm a bit sad, you know, because I really thought that we still had a chance. I really thought that Leo Messi could have stayed. We have a question from Ron, who's the moderator. Says, Alex, is it possible he goes to the MLS and comes back? I assume there's a possibility. Ron, very interesting argument here, very interesting topic. I assume there could be a possibility, but if Leo Messi leaves, I don't see him coming back, man, to be honest. And in terms of the PSG thing, if he finally decides to move to PSG, what if we face PSG in the Champions League, in the quarterfinals, I don't know, in the round of 16, in the semifinals, if we can ever get there with this team that we're going to have? What if? What if? How is Leo Messi going to react? Does he really want to play against Football Club Barcelona? MLS could be an interesting option for Leo Messi, no? To get away from Football Club Barcelona. In order to avoid Football Club Barcelona. Something like Iniesta did in the past. It's very bad, guys. Oh my God, man. It's gonna take me a few days to kick in, you know, to really feel the situation. And I assume that there's one person to blame only. Well, a few persons, but one initial person, which is Bartomeu and his board of directors. They have certainly destroyed the club. They have certainly ruined the legacy of Football Club Barcelona, ruined the legacy of Leo Messi, ruined the legacy of the greatest player in the history, ruined the legacy of football. Because Leo Messi was destined to be a one-man club. How beautiful would have been Leo Messi, a one-man club, the best player in the history of football, a one-man club in Football Club Barcelona. How beautiful that would have been. How beautiful. And for the people, I see a comment saying Laporta lied to us. How did he lie? He never lied. He said in the campaign, he said that he has a really good relationship and that he really hopes that Leo Messi can stay and that he will do everything possible. I assume they have done everything possible. But you just can't terminate Umtiti's contract, Pjanic's contract like that. Because if you terminate the contract without an agreement with the player, you would have to go to court. And if you go to court and you lose at court, then you would have to pay the full amount to the player, who's not even in the squad anymore. So do you prefer paying Umtiti the whole wage, the whole contract that you owe him, and let him go today, but you still have to pay him next year's? Or you prefer, if you pressure him, you certainly pressure him, give him the letter of freedom, try to pressure him in any way possible. But if the guy doesn't want to move, then what else can you do? And if he doesn't want to reach an agreement in order for his departure to be executed, then you can't do anything. You put yourself in a higher risk. And certainly, Barcelona was about to be bankrupt 2 days ago. 2 days ago, it's going to be bankrupt. Not 2 days ago, but a few months ago, we were about to be bankrupt. The situation is pretty much the same right now. And not even that, is that we've been through the whole season without fans at the stadium. And now the salary cap of La Liga has been reduced dramatically, getting us to the situation where Leo Messi cannot be signed up again. And in fact, right now, we still need to get rid of a few players in order to sign up Memphis Depay, to sign up Eric Garcia, to sign up Emerson Royal. It's not over yet. It's not over. So from what I understand is that, guys, the only one to blame, I'm telling you, is Josep Maria Bartomeu and his board of directors. They destroyed the club for years and years. For more than 5 years, they destroyed the club inside out, getting to this situation. And man, it's the only thing I can assume. It's the only thing I can get to. And I know you guys think I'm a bias towards Laporta, and I am, because I like the guy a lot. And from the 3 candidates, Toni Freixa, which is a complete fraud, he was using bots all over, we had 2 options, Victor Font and Joan Laporta. Victor Font had 0 relationship with Messi, but let me say one thing, he had a really good team in the board of directors. I assume that, and I give him credit for that. But you also need a strong, charismatic person in charge of Football Club Barcelona. Victor Font was very similar to Bartomeu in the personality-wise. Very similar. Very, very strong businessman, character of a businessman. Laporta is different. Laporta brought a different vibe and saved Messi's departure last year and convinced Leo Messi to want to stay in the club. And now, unfortunately, for external reasons and for the heritage of Bartomeu, Leo Messi cannot continue. And again, as Laporta said, 3 days ago, Jorge Messi was notified, and Leo Messi as a consequence, of course. 3 days ago, they were notified that this agreement was never going to be possible. And it's fake that Leo Messi asked for players that never arrived. That is fake. That's completely fake. It is fake that at the end of the day, Leo Messi saw a different change in his contract and from Football Club Barcelona changed his contract in the last second. That is fake. What is true is that they got notified. That Laporta said, look, listen, we agreed on this 5-year deal, which I explained all the deals previous in the stream, so you guys can do the playback. They agreed to this 5-year deal in order to spread out the money so they could fit into the salary cap. And even so, the deal couldn't be executed. They agreed this 5-year deal a few months ago or a month ago. So Laporta had some time in order to fix the club and in order to get Javier Tebas, La Liga's president, to increase or to find a solution in order to increase the salary cap of La Liga and the teams of Football Club Barcelona, Real Madrid, and the rest teams of La Liga, which he wasn't able to do, Javier Tebas. Obviously, there are some teams. The only solution was to mortgage the TV rights of the club for 40 years. Almost half a century. This is the situation. And I have to understand that everyone did everything possible because it wouldn't make any sense that they didn't. And I'm very upset. But it's the situation that we're in. Enough of Messi's pictures, man. Don't want to get you depressed. Let's do a quick Q&A, guys, because unfortunately I gotta leave. We have Aditya saying, Alex, do you think Messi can stay in La Liga with other clubs like Sevilla? No, impossible. Yesterday you said you're gonna quit the channel. You know what? I said it because I really believed in the possibilities. Obviously, I'm not gonna delete the channel, man. That's dumb. So stupid how Barça can't keep the best player in the world. I mean, I explained the situation, man. If you find that stupid, then I assume that is your opinion, and I respect it, to be fair. Don't you guys think Messi can just retire from football totally? And I think he wouldn't retire because, Messi is the Pichichi of La Liga, possibly Ballon d'Or this year. Retiring at this point, it doesn't make too much sense, no? Let's see, what else do we have? Why doesn't the Prem have a salary cap? I am not sure what the Premier League has. I would have to check it. But yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't answer your question. I think it's hypothetically, but Alex, what if La Liga increased the salary limits for each club? Is it possible to keep them? I assume it is. And I don't know why Javier Tebas cannot increase the salary limit. From what Laporta said is that basically there are other teams, Villarreal, Getafe, all these other teams, are agreeing to this salary cap reduction and wouldn't allow an increase of the salary limit in order to get Messi, very competitive, the best player in the history of football, in a competitive team of La Liga for them, in their competition. It wouldn't make sense for them. That's why they're not allowing it. And that's the problem. Let's see. Our losses will increase even more now, no? Well, that's a good question. I assume that the revenues will decrease. Certainly sponsorships, sponsorships, TV rights, everything is going to decrease. Obviously, we don't have to pay Leo Messi 50 million net per year, which means 100 million per year before tax. So yeah. All right, let's see what else. Next stop for Messi, City or PSG? I think it's definitely going to be PSG from those two options, if you give me those two options. I think that at the end of the day, we can have Leo Messi going to the MLS, Leo Messi going to another destination, which I would believe so. Although Leo Messi still wants to win things, he's still in a very good position in his career, and I assume he wants to compete for big trophies. If he goes to Vissel Kobe, for example, like Iniesta did, I don't think that he's going to be competing for very important trophies there. Alex, do you think we will get a new big signing? I think we can get some sort of a signing. Now that Leo Messi is gone, we're never going to be replacing Leo Messi. I want this to be clear. Leo Messi is irreplaceable, guys. Okay, Leo Messi is irreplaceable. But now that we don't have Leo Messi, maybe if we get rid of a few players, maybe we can fit in somebody else. And nothing too crazy, because the situation is really tense. The fact, let's see, Christopher Sawiri says, the fact that 15% of the debt is COVID is disgusting. When will there be a lawsuit on Barto? I think Laporta is not going to take that action, unfortunately. But yeah. Do you see a possibility of Messi signing in winter? Could be. It's a possibility. If Messi got his 7th Ballon d'Or, will it be present in Parc des Princes? I have no idea, man. Hope not, man. I hope not. I still have the hopes that Leo Messi is not gonna go to PSG. If Messi got his 6th Ballon d'Or, yeah, okay, I answered your question. Can't we resign Messi in winter? Vivian says if he stays free agent and we can fix our numbers by winter, it could be a possibility. Although I think Leo Messi is not gonna stay free agent until then. So yeah, somebody ringing the door. Please ignore that. Not available right now, people. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be able to cheer for Barça with Coutinho, Griezmann, Umtiti, Lenglet still in the team, says Dario. I assume some of these people are gonna be leaving the club. Let's see. Can we sell Griezmann plus Coutinho duo for 5 million euros to make space for Messi? If you know what, can we sell? I mean, the problem is gonna be to find a buyer. We won't be able to find a buyer for Griezmann and Coutinho. Even though for 5 million euros, you just can't do that. You can't do that. The club needs revenues. They generate revenues. If you sell the players, then it's not gonna be a good. I don't know why the image is blurring. Sorry for the images now. Coutinho's time to shine. You know what? Griezmann, Coutinho, they're not gonna have any excuses anymore. No more excuses, guys. Messi, if he's not gonna be here, then dude, you guys gotta take the lead and no more excuses. Alex, is it possible that the players come together and agree a wage cut to help Messi? Good argument, man. Ishola, I back your argument, man. I hope so. I really hope so. What will Koeman's plan now? Koeman is, man, honestly, I'm a bit more concerned that Koeman is the coach than Messi doesn't continue, man. I swear the situation is really bad, man. It's really bad. The person ringing the bell is every follower of Blaugrana Planet who want to share the pain. The Golden Raptor, man. My G. I honestly, it hasn't still kicked in for me. I still need to understand the situation and go through it. I don't know. It's too early still. By the way, guys, I'm gonna have to shut it down. I really appreciate all this 1,090 people. I would really appreciate if you can all smash the subscribe button and like. Of course, I understand it's a very bad situation. It's gonna help the channel grow, the Blaugrana Planet family. It's wonderful to have you here and share the pain in such a moment. We all love Messi, man. We all love Messi. We all love this club. And the saddest day, man. The saddest day. It's the saddest day. Anyways, guys, thank you everyone for joining. I will be doing more live streams as things go on. But now I have to go back to work, unfortunately. And I really appreciate every single one of you for joining me today. And just to say one thing, man. Messi has marked an era in Football Club Barcelona, in football. In the history of sport, Leo Messi is most probably going to go on as the greatest sportsman in the history of sports. As simple as that. But Barcelona is going to remain, guys. Barcelona is going to still be there. Barcelona, our club, the club that we all love, is still going to be there. So I urge you. I know a lot of you are fans of Football Club Barcelona because of the greatest player in the world, and I understand it. Leo Messi is the biggest asset in sports right now. But Barcelona keeps on. The world doesn't end here. Almost, unfortunately, it doesn't. The world keeps on going, life keeps on going. So, strength, guys, keep your chin up. And remain coolest, guys. Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next live stream, my